economy, though, on other fronts, President Trump has achieved for women. And Mercedes, you know this, on paid family leave, and so many other areas he has achieved for women. So share with us beyond the economy some of the other accomplishments.
Yes, and this is one of the projects, I'd say, or policies that actually Ivanka Trump has championed as well in the White House. And she's lovely, by the way. We just love her. And we love her, and we love Ivanka. They're just wonderful.
And their first lady. How about for
This is a president who actually has included it in his budget for 2 years in a row. So this is something that he wants to be, that he's talking about. The fact of allowing women to stay home for those first 12 weeks and be there for their babies. I can tell you from personal experience with 5 girls, you know, it's lovely.
5 girls. I just want to take a second. Okay.
Just for the record, I'm on vacation in Iowa. Okay. I got to sleep all night. Nobody was bothering me. It was great. So, my sweet husband, I hope the children are all okay. So anyway, so what they've been able to accomplish, and this is of course it's an incremental step, which is that they've been able to allow for 12 weeks of family leave in the federal government for federal workers. But this is just the beginning, because there is bipartisan legislation right now going through Congress, slowly going through Congress, and the president of the White House supports it. And this would allow for, again, 12 weeks for paid family leave, again, helping parents across the country. But what's the problem that we have here? You have the Democrats who are so obsessed with removing this president that they can't get anything done. They are the do-nothing Democrats. And so the ones who are hurting the American families are the Democrats. They are so focused on, I hate the president, I hate the president. Do you know I just hate the president so much? And then they call their friends in the liberal media and they say, don't you hate the president? Yeah, I hate the president. We gotta impeach him, we gotta remove him. And that's their obsession. No more. Like, that's why we need Republicans in the House of Representatives. That's why we need Kevin McCarthy to be Speaker of the House. That's why we got Keith the Senate. Another key point. And let me tell you something, everyone got really down and low about midterm elections and everything. You know who didn't go out to vote? The loyalist Trump supporters in a lot of ways. And we lost a lot of those districts. But the president's on the ticket. And let me tell you, what we find going to these rallies, a third of those folks that go to those rallies are Democrats, are independents. Okay, he pulls a very strong coalition of diverse voters. And that's why he's so remarkable. He's not like an average Republican. He really is able to transcend politics because he's President Trump and he's the only one who can do that. And so I think for women, we have benefited so much, not only from the economy, but the fact that we're working on taking care of families, and that has become a priority not only for the president, but also for the First Lady, who's working on very important issues, and her initiative, Be Best, which is also focused on children. And that has been a big priority for this administration for the past 3 years.
That's right, and look, you know, the Democrats, they like to talk a lot, but they don't often act, and paid family leave is something we've heard Democrats talk about for decades. It took Donald Trump to get it done. Criminal justice reform, something Democrats talked about for decades, and it took Donald Trump to get it done, and how rewarding it is to see those results play out. I go to all of the president's rallies, and I'll never forget Battle Creek, Michigan, just in December. I walked up to a young man, and he said, you know why I'm here today? You know why I'm wearing this Trump hat? He said, I just got out of prison. It was a nonviolent offense. He said he betrayed his Christian roots, and he was so sorry for what he had done, and he had a 30-year sentence. And he said, thanks to President Trump, I'm here today, and I'm with my family, as he choked up.
These are all things the Democrats said they were going to do. Look how mad they are that Donald Trump did them. That makes it even better, I think.
Lara, you know, what is that at stake here? Because should Democrats win, contrast for us the vision of Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden versus Donald Trump.
Okay, guys, let's just take a second. Who among these Democrats do they really think can beat President Trump? I mean, are they serious with this group? This is so scary, actually, what we see manifesting. It just happened here in Iowa with the debate that Mercedes said it's great if you've got a couple of kids at home you want to put to bed. These debates are so boring. But truly, this country would ruin and bankrupt the United States of America. This country would be unrecognizable as it has stood since its founding. So you have the Democrats who are proposing open borders. They're anti-law enforcement. They're the party of late-term abortions, high taxes, and socialism. You contrast that with President Donald Trump, who is about the American worker, the American family, and the American dream. The differences couldn't be more stark. And I think as we approach November 3rd, 2020, you're going to see a lot of people not talk about it, but they can't get behind the policies that the Democrats are trying to propose for this country. $93 trillion for the Green New Deal. I mean, you guys have a lot of cows here. We got to get rid of all the cows. We can't have any cows. No travel on airplanes, nothing. The stuff they're proposing, it seems like it actually was a joke that somebody came up with, and then they're all like, let's get behind that. And I don't know. I keep saying, I'm like, I don't know who gave them the shovel and said start digging, but let's let them just go for it, because I think they look so crazy to so many people in this country. What you've seen happen under this president is historic, and something that I don't know that we will ever be lucky enough to see again in this country. The American dream is back under President Donald Trump. This country is prosperity like we have never had before. And look at the fact that we're energy independent, guys. Think about that. For the first time in the history of our country, this president has done it. The Democrats' ideas I think are so far-fetched and so far left and so radical to many people in this country that we think it's going to be a very clear choice as we head into November. That said, I've been in sports my whole life. You play every second of the game like you're behind. We do not take it for granted, and I don't want to say they're going to do this, guys, but in case they cheat. They won't do that, of course. They won't do that. But if they were to do something like that, listen, we have to come out in such strong force that they cannot deny the results of this election. Yes. We want a landslide victory like they've never seen for Donald Trump.